Hello, all. I'm not feeling too good. I have been suicidal because obviously what's been going on in the world at the moment. I'm a little bit more easier. I've taken more medication than I usually do, and I hate war. No, I don't hate war. I feel it's so bad. It's so bad. And we're all affected, no matter what. We are not. The UK is not a little island in the middle of the sea, and it affects us now. War in Europe. War against souls that are independent, and they're fighting for their freedom against a very big bully. I know the Russian folk don't bloody want it, and I know you don't. And that brings back to me when, obviously, I heard my granddad talk about when Hitler went into Austria, that was no go, and then the past has repeated itself again, and nobody listens. Nobody listens to anything. I am a true telepathic lady. I'm a true psychic lady because I cannot stand to be around crowds, because I don't. A true telepathic doesn't want to be near anything that you hear. You feel it. You feel the hate. You feel what that person's going to do to his wife. You feel it. You feel the hate, the racism, the whatever. So I never like living in cities. We've always lived in small towns and country towns and out in the sticks. And they don't know. They really don't know. When I went back to Cyprus where we saw the war, and they've lied about that as well. They've lied about everything. I've been reading my books while I've not been well. It's not a good time of year for me. I'm in a lot of pain, but pain is eased out because I'm doped up to the bloody idol steps, because obviously the paramedics came out to me. I don't want to go in hospital. I don't need to go in hospital and be surrounded about the things I love, And if Putin thinks he is God, he's got another thing coming. Because I'm going to tell you something, and this is the real truth, and I don't care if you don't believe it, I'm not bothered. I really am not, because I've had this before, when I tried to take my life before. I've had PTSD for a long time, and nothing was done about it. Well, nothing was ever done about it. And there was always something that stopped me, and it wasn't me. No, I wanted to do it. I wanted to die. I want to die. And the same thing happened tonight. I felt, as I said, don't like what I'm saying. It's a bit, it's going to be unstable because they'll also be doing cyber bloody wars on us and all. Get you down when you're bloody weakest, not half, and also bloody weather. And I'm telling you no word of a lie, we are not in the right orbit. We are not in the same orbit. They won't tell you. I've been doing astronomy since knee-high to a bloody grasshopper. And that's not right. That sky is not right. The star system, the cloud stays where it is, and then you get it right. And I don't believe Orion and its belt. I think it's Orion's gate. I'll show you a diagram. I have not been able to do too much, as I said, because it's a very difficult time for me. And for us all. There's war in Europe. Don't care. of Europe. And I tell you something, that's why he never wanted anybody to put. He kicked up. Gorbachev wanted done. He wanted done. He wanted Russia to go into NATO. Just in. That one man and a few of his cronies are too frightened of him. I'm not frightened of him. Too right, I'm not frightened of him. I'm not frightened of dying. He is. He's frightened of dying. Too right, he's frightened of dying. He's an old man, and he wants to be remembered to bring back the USSR. No, not a good time for us all. All of us in the bloody world. You might not know it, youngsters, but I bloody well do, and I can tell you. And some of the people have forgotten. I don't forget, no. I wish I bloody well could. I wish I wasn't psychic. I wish I wasn't telepathic. I wish I had telekinesis. I wish I didn't have anything of this shit. But I have. And I have it for a reason. Because I was saved by something far superior to Mr. Bloody Putin and anybody else on any superpower. More than China. More than anything. And I don't care what you think. Because I know the truth. Why would I lie to myself? I'm not delusional like Mr. Putin. I've seen real life. And I cry my bloody eyes out. Because I feel the pain. I feel every bloody bullet going through somebody's bloody body. I feel every bomb. I feel every bloody everything. Every bang, everything. I did when I was a child. I did when I saw war. I did when my dad had to go away to Aden. I did when there was trouble in the Suez. I did when we were through a bloody war. And it was a hot bloody country, so you can't cut the bodies just bloat and explode. There you go. Temperature's that high, they do it explode and it smells like shit. Maybe Mr. Putin needs to be stayed in a bloody room like that. No, he might bloody like it. And others like him. War is not the bloody answer, and you do not do this. We're meant to be in the bloody so-called bloody century. No wonder E.T. won't let us only go anywhere near bloody space. No, he won't. It won't. So let us, the real folk, but not you bloody lot, you 1%ers, you'll get nowhere near. And you won't get no, you will not. Because you haven't learnt. You have not learnt one damn thing. And us women shouldn't have bloody children all the bloody time. That was never, we weren't built like that way. You can see it. We're not more meant to be all bloody young and all beautiful. No, we're not. ETs are millions of years old, right? Some of them. And some of them are complete power and they're staring down at us all the time. Tell me I'm bloody delusional. I don't bloody care. They stopped me from doing something I wanted to do drastically. And it wasn't going to be very nice. There's a lot of blood all over the bloody place. I've probably gone out and bloody also caused a lot of blood all over it. There's something next door. I got into their houses. Oh, stuff off, scammers. You're just as bad as each other, you bloody crooks. You wouldn't, you know something, I was told I think I'm one of the most honest ladies in the world. And I think I am. Yeah, I am. I don't listen to shit like that. They're not worth it. Ignore them. One thing I cannot ignore is pain, because I feel every bit of bloody pain everybody feels. You wait till the body bags come along. And you've seen body bags because of what bloody COVID did. You are a cruel, evil man. You know, you're not even a man. I've seen your missus. She looks a bloody downtrodden, poor bugger. America is not on the moon. America is not on the bloody Mars. And a lot of what they're saying is a pot of shit. Same with the Russians, same with everything. They're all bloody lying at us. That doesn't mean I don't hate them. I don't hate anything. Why do I want to bloody hate? That's what's wrong with him. Yes, it set me off. Of course it set me off. And I knew. I didn't have to be told. I quickly saw it. Oh, shit. And obviously, I haven't watched it. I don't want to, because I know what war's like. Brother, sister, father, mother, everybody. It's a civil war. That's what it is. There's civil war in Europe. And we're all the same. We all come from the same damn ancestor, you know. We're all the same. We're all the same. And what I've seen and what I have found is the same. And soldiers are all for peace. You know why? Especially with seeing action. No matter if they're children or what. I saw action as a child, right? They said, right where I lived, it kicked off in Cyprus. It got the wrong date to start off with in Google. And I'm not the only one who says that. And also, they have not said anything about the Turkish going into Limassol. And they did, because they shot at us. So who shot at us? Greeks? Of course they bloody well were. They're here underground. Loads of stuff underground. Like a bloody, what's her name? It was like a bloody honeycomb. Because that little man, them two, my parents, them two, right, saw it as well. They're not here to tell you. I am. Has it destroyed my life? PTSD? No. It hasn't destroyed my life. It's made me think. It's made me know what really is love. You have no idea. You scientists think it's just an emotion. No, it's not. It's the biggest power we can ever have. And I'm sorry, Chris, and I'm sorry, Mars anomalies and moon anomalies, and I've been looking at your stuff, our alien, and I've been looking at your stuff also, the other alien guy. Amazing. But I'm not surprised. But they're still alive. You can't bloody go into a bloody, you can't go, yeah, but like Putin. And others like him. That's the Gates of the world, and all the others who've got the fucking power. No, they haven't got power. Money. Money is not power to me, and it never bloody well will be. And yes, I do. I am psychic. I am telepathic. I have telekinesis. I have this. I have these great abilities that Russia and bloody America would have loved. More powerful than their other ones. But no, you won't get me, and you never will. I would never work for you or do anything that's not for freedom. And I know for a fact that when I went out there, crying my eyes out, guess what? I saw UFOs. And that's not delusional either. And it was no satellite, and there was no airplane, because an airplane was following it. Follow them too, two of them. And exactly the same as what I've been reading about the reports on the MOD. And they're not all right. They haven't said the right thing about what happened in Cyprus, the UFO incidents. They won't call it UFO. It was a UFO. An unidentified flying object. And it was nothing what they said. In fact, they said it was a planet. What a pot of shit. Planet bloody doesn't have a bloody veins in it. It was organic. Something like that saved me long time ago. Why they saved me, I don't know why they saved me. I just don't know. I'm bloody sick. I'm ill. And I can't. Yes, I can. I can still talk. I'm wise. I've been through pain, real suffering. When you're told you're not allowed to be with your mother, and that wasn't because of COVID, that's because they banned me. So I understand what you went through when you could not be with your family for COVID. Man, that's why I have to go through these things. So I understand what you poor souls have to go through. You understand? And yes, Russians, don't let it happen. Don't let him control you. Do not let them control you. You fight for your freedom. And Ukraine is. Because I'm telling you, no word of a lie. Somebody comes into your country, no different if you go onto their bloody planet. They will fight harder than you because you think it's going to be easy. You've got more. It's not about how much bloody military might you've got. It's your determination and your mindset. And you're on their land that is freedom. You're taking their freedom away. You take somebody's freedom away, they'll fight you and they'll fight you and they'll fight you. And I hope they damn well do. And Mr. Putin, you've overstretched yourself and all. Strategically, you've overstretched yourself. Well, yeah, so the bloody movement. I mean, I know what you're doing. You're making an iron curtain. So it cuts off the Baltic states from Ukraine. And isn't it funny that Germany and Ukraine actually did a pipeline for gas to get more to Germany and other parts of Europe? You are one bit of a case, aren't you? You're nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just like them idiots just showing silly bloody things on the Udoodah. The scammers. I don't care if you don't watch me. I'm just doing this because I feel like it. And I'm disgusted. Not with our... No, he thinks he's got us over a barrel, but he's not fought. You see, he's not fought. You don't do it. There's more Russian souls, more Russian folk, than there is military. And sometimes the military just think, oh, sorry, I can't. And they do. It's happened before. And Ukraine, the reason why Russia never fell to Hitler was the Ukrainians. And a lot of the others as well, but mainly the Ukrainians. Made out of stern stuff they are, And I don't blame them, because if I was in Ukraine, I'd have a bloody gun and all. Even how old I bloody am. And infirm or whatever you want to call me, I could still use a bloody gun if I bloody well wanted to. And that's what you mean by being mindset. I should be walking. And I should have killed myself, but a force stopped me, okay? Don't believe me, I don't give a shit. I don't give a rat's monkey, because I wanted to do it. And I couldn't do it. I tried it a couple of times, not just with scissors, a knife. No, I could pick up a picture. I could pick a picture of my mum. I could pick my phone up, but I could not pick. No, I couldn't. Wouldn't let me. Like, and I literally perspiring, trying to get. Wouldn't let me. That's the power, okay? That's the power of ETs. And I've known this all my life. They don't think they are watching. The stars aren't stars. They're not stars. I'm sorry. No, they're not. When you look outside, oh, look at that. No, it's not. It's not a star. You don't know. As I said, I did astronomy, and I tell you, I've seen so much differences in the sky, it's no joke. Call me delusional like Mr. Putin, please. Do call me that. No, I'm more sane than I've ever. All right? I'm eccentric. I have the freedom to be eccentric. And I always will. I don't like war. No soldier likes war. Not if they've seen it. All right, I never saw it as a soldier, but I went through it. I went through it as a kid. I went through a tornado as a kid. I went through a bloody earthquake when I was a kid. I went through a bloody tidal wave. Fire. My brother never went through bloody fire. Saw their dad go on fire. He never saw his father be on bloody fire. And you do smell like pork, by the way. Yeah, you do. Yeah. That's why I don't. That's why I turned vegetarian. And I think that's why I turned vegetarian when I came back to Britain for good. So I did. I turned into vegetarian when I was 12. Couldn't bear to eat meat. Couldn't bear to eat it. No. Sunday roast, no, not for me. No. Vegetables, yeah. Gravy, yeah. As long as it was vegetables gravy. I've been told I'm a strong lady. I don't feel very strong, but I must be. I must be, because I'm still here. How many times have I commit to it? And honestly, it's not me. A force stops me. A force that's stronger than anything in this world. It's the strength of the universe. And it's love. Told you scientists, you know nothing about the universe, you know nothing about space, you know nothing. And if you want to make comments, please do. Not stupid comments, please. I'll tell you the word, Chris, I wanted to die. I wanted to die because I could feel pain and pain and pain. And also I could feel the pain of the bloody world and the fear of the world. But I was not allowed to do it. And they are not on the moon. America's not on the moon, and neither is Mars. There are Martians and there are moon beings on the moon. And they're still there. They just do things, and when we see, I don't know, the lights, it might be, they used to, but obviously they've learnt. They've learnt technology of being underground, just like what the Americans are trying to do, but that won't that won't help them. They have no idea. They have no idea, the man in the bloody moon, what ETs can do to us, but they won't. You know why? Because the likes of us, the majority of us faith in something far higher and far powerful than you'll ever be in our eyes. Because I don't trust anything. I don't trust him anyway. I trust that little man. Great man. Great genius. Turned you all down. Turned all the money in the world down. Turned all the money that NASA and all the other arseholes wanted him to do. Oh, bugger off, you. Turned it all down. Money's nothing. Money is nothing, nothing, nothing. Money is nothing. Money is nothing. And scammers, get on with it. Go and get somebody else, because I ain't going to be anywhere near you lot. Do I really? Am I that stupid to pick up on you? Can you see it? My God, I've been on this earth far longer than whatever you're doing. And you're doing it for dirt. You're doing it for the worst. Excuse me. People have been through COVID, and along comes this arsehole. Old man. That's what's wrong with him. He knows he's getting old. I remember Brezhnev. I do remember Brezhnev. And I tell you what, they were keeping him alive, literally up, with drugs, keeping him up. So we could be sitting there at the Red Square and nothing against you. But that was communist. That was USSR. Russia, you are not USSR anymore. You never will be. You're part of a freedom. And you youngsters, you know that part of that freedom. Because I tell you what, if you'd been USSR, you'd have no internet, no nothing, nothing. No TVs, no computers, no nothing. You ask your parents. You ask your grandparents if they're still alive. And we're all threatened by bloody nuclear fucking bombs, excuse me. I remember when I used to be on the camps, on the NATO camps, and when we used to hear station alert, all personnel, all service personnel report to the service to the camp, what's the name, immediately. Station alert, and the sirens used to go off. What do you think it did to a young kid who was sensitive as me? And I am sensitive, very. I'm psychic. We're all bloody psychic. Use it. Use the power of love to get rid of all this evil. And you can. Because it's the biggest power. And E.T. uses it. That's why I couldn't. No. Could have been my mum and dad. Something was stopping me. I couldn't. Made a mess. Oh, I've been better. And that's the way to do it. Not that way. That way's no good. You stick it in your veins and you get it. That's what I wanted to do. That's why it's no good for a kid, this ain't. But you should let your children see it. Because it's real life. What happens when somebody has been tortured and they're still survived, and yet I'm harmless. I'm harmless to the ones I love. And I love all. I love nature far more than the arseholes. I love the birds. And do you know something? My vegetables are grown for me. So they did for my mum, so they did for my granddad, so they did me. Because we love them. Even talk to the bloody plants. I don't care. I'm not bothered. They grow better for me. And they've helped me. I've had bad stomach because of my PTSD. Please forgive me for my outbursts. And it's been very passionate. I'm not angry. I'm very, very passionate about peace. Very passionate. And if you've seen what war can do, my dad did. He went to Italy after the war. He saw what decimation it did after the Second World War. And he wouldn't work for arseholes. He didn't want to work for NASA. He didn't want to work for bloody what's the name. Of course he didn't. Nor would I. If they'd get me and all. Because I am. I don't want to be. I could have made a living out of it. No. I saw COVID coming. And I saw this coming. And there's something else coming. You go figure. Others like myself will be fine. It's others that won't like it. I'll be grateful. so grateful. I'll be over the moon when it does happen. Disclosure. With that disclosure for bloody donkey's years. It's only the so-called idiots who don't know. They're frightened. They're frightened of losing that because they will lose their power when there's something more powerful than you. Putin and all that lot and everybody else, they lose it. Forget. Because there's something more powerful than you. That's why they don't want us to know. They don't want us to know that. They're treating us like bloody children. But anyway, I'm sorry I missed Mars Anomalies. I wasn't very good. And obviously it come to a head today. I missed you all, my dear friends. And believe me, they are not on the moon. And they are, and I thought, Art Hunter, is it Alien Hunter? Amazing. Amazing photos, mate. I couldn't write it because I was in so much pain. And now I'm so tired and I'm blottoed because I'm doped up. I'm on sedatives. And that's why I should try and talk to my dearest friend in America. The weather and that's why they did it. Them storms were done on purpose by the Ruskies, but by Putin. Putin's arseholes. Yeah? So we take, so the radars were, look, that is what they can do. America is further ahead because they've had it longer. Why do you think I've read books like this? It's my first book. And I've still got loads of books of stuff like this. Yeah? Brilliant book. Tesla's Old Patents. There you go. Tesla's Old Patents. And what I like about it, it's got some damn good diagrams of showing magnetic north and also what it does. And that's why I know for a fact that we are in a different orbit because there were solar flares coming out to us. And all the bloody cowards all went in their little rabbit holes. And they didn't tell us because we would have stopped them going in their rabbit holes because we'd mass panic. Would I panic? No. We get pissed as a newt and take a load of diazepams and just... Can't do out about it, mate. If you can. But where you should go? Underground. Can you imagine all them egos underground? There'd be bloody Third World War underneath the bloody ground with them lot. Would we? No. We'd get to know each other. They don't. They just know their stupid little lives. They know nothing. They don't know about real life. They never will. My dad didn't want to be like that. He knew about real life, and he was very loyal. He was loyal to the Air Force. Very loyal to the Air Force, my father. And I'm going to show you something that obviously a few of my friends have seen, but I'm going to show you it to show you that I was. I'm very proud of this photograph. There you go. And me. Ow, it's photoshopped. Is that photoshopped? Can you see? Photoshopped? Very young there. Look at that. Very proud. I've still got me hat. Still got me hat. Yeah, still got me hat. Still got the jacket. Still got my jacket. I ain't got my skirt, but I've got my jacket. Still got my belt. Ain't got my trousers. Ain't got my combats. And that was during the Cold War. 80s. And yet they have treated us veterans like a piece of shit. Just like probably in Russia, Russians veterans, everybody else's veterans, American veterans, German veterans, whatever. Especially if you don't conform. Especially you don't, you're good, still a good soldier. I am still a good soldier. Always will be. You don't treat my mum like a piece of shit. She saved our lives. She saved my brother and my life from the tornado. If it wasn't for her, we'd been stabbed to death by what's bloody going out the bloody window, and obviously it was flying around like obviously there were like bloody daggers, pieces of wood and pieces of glass and everything. And she's also saved another old lady's life as well. She was great. Anyway, you all take care. It's a bit different to the last one. I will get this stuff out. I may have a word with another friend I've been told to get to, obviously. And the books I'm still reading are amazing, because obviously it's my time. What we saw on camps and what we're not allowed to talk about on NATO camps, in Germany as well. There you go, my little girl. What? Okay, what? Can't believe I wanted to leave her. Excuse me. And my friends, my good friends. Please excuse me. Anyway, I'm going to get off now. Yeah, that's why. Well, I was asleep. I couldn't get out of bed, so that's why I missed passing on this. And if you want to see the truth, nothing but the truth about ETs and the real truth, then subscribe to me. You want to know? There's a far, far superior power, and always has been. They never left us. Eric Van Danken was right. They never left us. They're still here. And there's all millions and millions and millions of different species. And they all look similar to us, except they're different colours. That wouldn't help Mr. Putin, because he likes white. He's a racist. I think he's a male chauvinistic pig, probably. Sorry, I should not decimate a pig. The pig is more intelligent. Somebody who's done what he's done, I hope he fails. I pray to God he fails. But logistically, Ukraine has got 9 to 14 days. Kiev has. But I hope and pray so it happens before that. And if I was a Russian, I'd be going up to the Russian soldiers and saying, you're going to see your friend's body bags. Is it worth body bags? It never was when I saw death. Never is. We've just had, body bags with COVID. He thinks everybody's weak. When we're all down, we're our strongest. He has no idea how us real beings work. The lowest I am, the stronger I get. I can't help being a psychic. A true psychic. I'm a true psychic. will not. No. I won't go on a stage. I won't do anything like that. I went on a stage with dancing, but I was dancing. I shut myself off to my dancing. Concentrated on my dancing. But I haven't been able to shut it because I'm going through a very emotional time because I was banned from seeing my mum. And my brother was part of that. And my family was part of that. What did that get? Nowhere. I won't be watching the news. I will only ask what's going on from my friend. But I knew that evil man was going. Been itching. I mean, he was hoping that China would do something. The past with China has been a very erratic one because of the wars they've had and the atrocities they've had with each other. But don't think they're all bloody pals. That's only for politics. For politics, and that's real. He was hoping the Russians might start and that the Chinese might start at the other end, like what Hitler was hoping with the Japanese. Take care. Be safe. And I'm praying for everybody. I'm praying for everybody in the world. My heart and prayers go to the Ukrainians and the Russians. Those terrible times. Somebody didn't like that. There you go. Somebody didn't like that. Surrounded by me. That's probably some nasty gits. Please take care. It's probably me shoving things on it. Yeah, I shoved it. No, I shoved it off pretty good. Oh, never mind. Leave yourself alone. Take care. Be safe. And as I said, my heart and soul and my prayers. I don't like war. We're all victims. We're all victims. Love, equality, peace in the universe and beyond. I pray for. If you don't believe me, then you're not worth my well, no, you're not worth my brain or my knowledge. Say. You press this. I've got ergonomic mini mouse. See? Oh, and my hands are really badly disabled. That doesn't mean that I ain't got nothing to offer the world. I've got lots to offer this world. More than you'll ever know. Right. Take care, be safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Love, equality, peace in the universe and beyond. And my prayers to all. I care who you are, my prayers to you all. My love and my prayers are with you all.